The noise, in a negative way, usually comes from folks who are trying to cover up shortcomings. Maybe their shortcoming is they don't want to work as hard on the court, and so when a mistake happens, they blame others. Uh, Maybe it is off the court where they know they haven't put the time in to get to where some others are, and when that time or that moment comes about where they have to perform, they can't, and they blame others. Um, a lot of times noise comes from external sources. Maybe you're coaching and people are yelling and screaming at you from the opposing team, and it's trying to distract you. I talked about this about 2 weeks ago about, it never fails, that type of deal. And this is kind of a version of it because, again, the topic was calling your action. And when you're being negative, you're really calling your reaction, not your actual action. And so you're reacting to something that happened. And I've noticed that those who are reactive a lot tend to be more on the negative side. Not all of them, but more of the reaction a lot of times is toward the negative side when something happens on the court. Those who are calling their action or usually proactive with it, those are the ones that tend to be a little more on the positive side. Again, this is not 100% by no means, but it's just something I've noticed over the years. So my suggestion to you is, as a coach, as a player, is try to tune out the noise that's around you and focus on what you have to get done, because there's always going to be noise. But call your actions ahead of time to defeat that noise. So maybe in your mind, you're mentally calling out what needs to be done, and then when you're on the court, you're actually verbalizing what needs to be done to help out your teammates, to help out yourself. And so you can have a good game and hopefully stack wins so you can end up doing some great things with your season. So be careful of the noise and try to understand the difference between calling your action, which is a version of noise, and actual noise that is negative and counterproductive to what you're trying to accomplish. There is a difference. If you watch this video a few times, you'll start to figure this out. You will, okay?